Which reaction represents the wet process for producing phosphoric acid? Ca5PO4 3F plus 5H2SO4 plus 10H2O is equal to 3H3PO4 plus 5CaSO4 2H2O plus SF. Ca5PO4 3F plus 5H2SO4 plus 10H2O is equal to 3 H3PO4 plus 5 CSO4 2H2O plus HF. The wet process involves reacting fluorapeptides Ca5PO4 3F with sulfuric acid to produce phosphoric acid, calcium sulfate, dihydrate, and hydrofluoric acid. What is the most stable form of sulfur at room temperature? Rhombic forms. Which compound is used as a flame retardant in plastics? Sb2O3. Antimony trioxide Sb2O3 is widely used as a flame retardant in plastic, enhancing fire resistance by releasing water and forming a protective char layer. What is the primary source of chlorine in nature? NaCl. Sodium chloride NaCl found in seawater and salt deposits in the primary natural source of chlorine extracted via electrolysis. Which coordination compound is used in cancer chemotherapy? PTNH3 2Cl2. Cisplatin PTNH3 Cl2 is a platinum based coordination compound used in chemotherapy to treat various cancers by binding to DNA. What is the half-life of carbon 14 used in radiocarbon dating? 5730 years. Carbon 14 has a half-life of approximately 5730 years, making it suitable for dating organic material up to 50,000 years old. Which elements in group 15 form a stable pentoxide used in fertilizer production? Phosphorus form P4O10, which reacts with water to produce phosphoric acid, a key component in fertilizers. What is the geometry of the complex COEN3 3 plus octahedral? The complex COEN3 3 plus with 3 bidentate ethylene iridiamine ligands adopt and octahedral geometry due to its coordination number of 6. Which gas is produced when NH4Cl is heated with CaOH2 NH3? Heating ammonium chloride NH4Cl with calcium hydroxide CaOH to produce ammonia gas to NH4Cl plus CaOH2 is equal to CaCl2 plus 2NH3 plus 2H2O. What is the primary use of B4C in industry? Abrasive. Boron carbide B4C is extremely hard and used as an abrasive in cutting tools and armor. Which type of radioactive decay emits an electron? Beta minus decay. Beta minus decay involves the emission of an electron and an anti-neutrino as a neutron transforms into a proton. What is the oxidation state of nitrogen in N2O plus 2? The nitrous oxide N2O is nitrogen has a plus 1 oxidation state. Oxygen is equal to minus 2 neutral molecules, so 2N is equal to plus 2. Which compound is used in the production of high purity silicon? Silicon chloride. Silicon tetrachloride SiCl4 is reduced to produce high purity silicon for semiconductors via the Simon process. Which element in group 16 is used in photocopiers as a photoconductors? Selenium photoconductive properties make it ideal for use in photocopiers and solar cells. What is the primary product when P4 reacts with limited oxygen? P4O6. White phosphorus. P4 reacts with limited oxygen to form tetraphosphorus hexoxide. P4O6, a lower oxide. Which complex exhibit optical isomerism? COEN3 3 plus. The COEN3 3 plus complex with three bidentate ligands in an octahedral geometry lacks a plane of symmetry, allowing for enantiomers, optical isomers. What is the primary use of CaF2 in industry? Flux in metallurgy. Calcium fluoride CaF2 or fluoride is used as a flux to lower the melting point of metals in some smelting. Which isotope is used in medical imaging for positron emissions tomography? PET. Fluorine minus 18. Fluorine 18 is a positron emitting isotopes used in positron emission tomography scan for imaging metabolic process. What is the oxidation state of phosphorus in P4O6 plus 3? In P4O6 is phosphorus is plus 3, oxygen minus 2, total minus 12 for 6 oxygens, neutral molecules. So 4p is equal to plus 12. Which compound is used as a ligand in Wilkinson catalyst? PPH3. Triphenylphosphine. PPH3 is a ligand in Wilkinson catalyzed RaCl. PPH3 used for hydrogenation reactions. What is the primary source of helium in industry? Natural gas. Helium is extracted from natural gas deposits where it accumulates from radioactive decay. Which elements forms a stable allotrope with a layered structure similar to graphite? Phosphorus. Black phosphorus has a layered structure similar to graphite with a strong intralayer and weak interlayer bonding. What is the geometry of XeF4 square planar? Xenon tetrafluoride XeF4 has a square planar geometry due to two lone pairs occupying axial positions in an octahedral electrons arrangements. Which compound is used in the production of detergent? Na3PO4. Sodium phosphate Na3PO4 is used in detergent as a water softener and cleaning agents. What type of radioactive decay involves the emission of a positron? Beta plus decay. Beta plus decay emits a positron and neutrino as a proton transforms into a neutron. Which compound is used in the production of organophosphorus pesticides? PCl3. Phosphorus trichloride PCl3 is a precursor for organophosphorus compounds used in pesticides. What is the oxidation state of cobalt in COCN6 3 minus plus 3? In COCN6 3 minus 6 CN minus ligands contribute to minus 6 charge. So cobalt is plus 3 to cobalt the minus 3 overall charge. Which element is used in the production of thermoelectric materials. Tellurium, often as bismuth telluride, is used in thermoelectric materials for energy conversion. What is the primary use of Ca3PO43 in agriculture? Fertilizer. Calcium phosphate Ca3PO43 PO42 is a source of phosphorus in fertilizer promoting plant growth. Which complex is diamagnetic? Fe6 4 minus, Fe6 4 minus, Fe2 plus D6, a strong field Cn6 ligands, is low spin with no unpaired electrons, making it diamagnetic. What is the primary source of iodine in nature? NaIO3. Sodium iodide NaIO3 in Chilean saltpeter deposits is a primary source of iodine. Which compound is used in the production of boranes? NaBH4. Sodium borohydride NaBH4 is used to synthesize boranes like B2H6 for chemical applications. What is the geometry of NiNH362 plus? Octahedral. The NiNH362 plus complex with 6 ammonia ligands adopt an octahedral geometry due to its coordination number of 6. Which isotope is used in radiotherapy for cancer treatment? Cobalt 60. Cobalt 60 emits gamma rays, making it suitable for radiotherapy in cancer treatments. What is the oxidation state of chlorine in ClO2 minus plus 3? In chlorine ClO2 minus, chlorine is plus 3, oxygen minus 2, each total minus 4, ion charge minus 1. Which compound is used in the production of optical fiber? Silicon dioxide. High purity silicon dioxide SiO2 is used to manufacture optical fiber due to its transparency and refractive properties. Which element in group 14 is used in high strength alloys? Tin. Tin is used in alloys like bronze and solder, enhancing strength and corrosion resistance. What is the primary use of SO3 in industry? Sulfuric acid production. Sulfur trioxide is hydrated to form sulfuric acid H2SO4 in the contact process. Which complex exhibit linkage isomerism? CONH3 5 NO2 2 plus. The nitrate ligands NO2 2 minus in CONH3 5 NO2 2 plus can bind via nitrogen nitro or oxygen nitrito, leading to linkage isomerism. What is the primary source of phosphorus in apatite? Ca5PO43F. Flora petit Ca5PO43F is a primary source of phosphorus in apatite minerals. Which compound is used in the production of synthetic diamond? CH4. Methane CH4 is used in chemical vapor deposits CVD to produce synthetic diamonds. What is the oxidation state of xenon in XeF6 plus 6? In XeF6 xenon is plus 6, F is equal to minus 1, is total 6 neutral molecules. Which element is used in the production of high purity glass? Boron. Boron via B2O6 is used in borosilicate glass for high purity and thermal resistance applications. What is the primary use of Na2CO3 in industry? Glass production. Sodium carbonate. Na2CO3 is used in the solvay process for glass manufacturing. Which type of radioactive decay does not change the atomic number? Gamma decay. Gamma decay involves the emission of high energy protons, leaving the atomic number and mass number unchanged. Which compound is used in the production of ferrocens? C5H5 minus cyclopentadiene anion C5H5 minus reacts with iron chloride to form ferrocene and organometallic compounds. What is the geometry of PtCl4 2 minus a square planar? The PtCl4 2 minus complex with Pt2 plus d to the power 8 adopt a square planar geometry due to a strong field ligands and electronic configuration. Which element in group 17 is a liquid at room temperature? Bromine. Bromine is the only halogen that is a liquid at room temperature with a boiling point of 58.8 degrees Celsius. What is the primary use of H3PO4 in food industry? Acidulant. Phosphoric acid H3PO4 is used as an acidulant in beverage like colas to provide a tangy flavor. Which complex is paramagnetic? Fe2O62 plus Fe2O62 plus Fe2 plus d to the power 6 Wakefield H2O ligands is high spin with unpaired electrons, making it paramagnetic. What is the primary source of fluorine in industry? CaF2. Fluorine CaF2 is the primary mineral source of fluorine used to produce hydrofluoric acid and other fluorine compounds. Which compound is used in the production of nylon? NH2CO2. Urea NH2CO is a precursor in the synthesis of intermediates for nylon production. What is the oxidation state of sulfur in SF6 plus 6? In SF6 sulfur is plus 6. F is equal to minus 1 is total minus 6 neutral molecules. Which element is used in the production of superconducting materials? Yttrium. Yttrium as in yttrium barium copper oxide. Yttrium barium copper oxide is used in high temperature superconductors. What is the primary use of Al2O3 in industry? Abrasive. Aluminium oxide Al2O3 or corundum is used as an abrasive in grinding and polishing materials. Which compound is used in the production of phosphors for fluorescence lamps? CF5PO4 3F. Fluorapatite CF5PO4 3F is used to produce phosphors for fluorescence lighting. What is the geometry of COF6 3 minus octahedral? The COF6 3 minus complex with 6 fluoride ligands adopt an octahedral geometry due to its coordination number of 6. Which isotope is used in smoke detectors? Americium 241. Americium 241 emits alpha particles used in ionization type smoke detectors. What is the oxidation state of nitrogen in NO2? Plus 4 in NO2 nitrogen is plus 4, oxygen is equal to minus 2 is total minus 4 neutral molecules. Which compound is used in the production of Teflon? C2F4. Tetrafluoroethylene C2F4 is the monomer used to produce Teflon PTEF. Which element in group 15 is used in matches? Phosphorus. Red phosphorus is used in the strike surface of safety matches to ignite the match heart. What is the primary use of NaCl in industry? Chlorine production. Sodium chloride NaCl is electrolyzed to produce chlorine gas and sodium hydroxide, which complex exhibit ionization isomerism. CONH3 5ClSO4 CONH3 5ClSO4 can form isomers like CONH3 5COSO4 where the anion inside the outside the coordination sphere sweeps leading to ionization isomerism. What is the primary source of argon in industry? Air. Argon constituting about 0.93, which compound is used in the production of free resistance glass B2O3. Boron trioxide B2O3 is used in borosilicate glass, which is fire resistant due to its low thermal expansion. What is the oxidation state of phosphorus in PoCl3? Plus 5 in PoCl3 phosphorus is plus 5, oxygen is equal to minus 2, chlorine is equal to minus 1, is total minus 5 neutral molecules. Which element is used in the production of lasers? Neon. Neon is used in helium neon lasers producing coherent red light for various applications. What is the primary use of KNO3 in agriculture? Fertilizer. Potassium nitrate KNO3 provides nitrogen and potassium essential nutrients for plant growth. Which complex has high spin configuration? FeS2O6 2 plus, FeS2O6 2 plus, Fe2 plus 6 D6 weak fields. H2O ligands adopt a high spin configuration with unpaired electrons due to a small crystal field splitting. What is the primary source of bromine in industry? NaBr, sodium bromide, NaBr in seawater and brine wells is a primary source of bromine extracted via oxidation. Which compound is used in the production of explosive like dynamite? C3H5N3O9 nitroglycerin. C3H5N3O9 is a key component in dynamite and other explosives. What is the oxidation state of chlorine in ClO4 minus plus 7 in perchlorate? ClO4 minus chlorine is plus 7, oxygen minus 2 is total minus 8 ion charged. Which element in group 14 is used in infrared detectors? Germanium. Germanium is used in infrared detectors due to its favorable semiconductors properties in the infrared range. What is the primary use of calcium oxide in industry? Construction. Calcium oxide or quicklime is used in construction for mortar and cement production. Which compound is used in the production of polyurethane foams? NH22CO. Urea NH22CO is used in the synthesis in intermediates for polyurethane foam production. What is the geometry of Zn NH3 4 2 plus? Tetrahedral. The Zn NH3 2 plus complex with Zn 2 plus D10 and 4 ammonia ligands adopt a tetrahedral geometry. Which isotope is used in nuclear reactors as a fuel? Uranium 235. Uranium 235 is fissile and used as a fuel in nuclear reactors due to its ability to sustain a chain reaction. What is the oxidation state of sulfur in SO4 2 minus plus 6 in sulfate SO4 2 minus? Sulfate is plus 6, oxygen minus 2 is total minus 8 ion charged minus 2. Which compound is used in the production of antiseptic? Ki. Potassium iodide is used in antiseptic due to iodine's antimicrobial properties. Which element is used in the production of photovoltaic solar cells based besides silicon? Cadmium, as in cadmium telluride CDTE, is used in thin film photovoltaic solar cells. What is the primary use of Na2SO4 in industry? Detergent production. Sodium sulfate Na2SO4 is used as a filler in powdered detergent. Which complex exhibit coordination isomerism? CONS3 6 CrCN6. Coordination isomerism occurs when ligands swap between coordination pairs, as in CONS3 6 CrCN6 and COCN6 CrNS3 6. What is the primary source of krypton in industry? Air. Krypton is extracted from the atmosphere via fractional distillation of liquid air. Which compound is used in the production of ceramics? Al2O3. Aluminium oxide Al2O3 is used in ceramics for its high hardness and thermal stability. What is the oxidation states of phosphorus in PF5 plus 5? In PF5 phosphorus is plus 5, fluorine minus 1 is total minus 5 neutral molecules. Which elements is used in the production of glow in the dark material? Phosphorus. Certain phosphorus compounds like zinc sulfide doped with phosphorus are used in phosphorescence materials. What is the primary use of K2CO3 in industry? Glass production. Potassium carbonate K2CO3 is used in specialty glass and ceramics manufacturing. Which complex has a low spin configuration? COCN6 3 minus, COCN6 3 minus, CO3 plus, D6 strong field, Cn minus ligands adopt a low spin configuration with no unpaired electrons due to large crystal field splitting. Which reaction represents the wet process for producing phosphoric acid? CF5PO4 3F plus 5S2SO4 plus 10S2O is equal to 3S3PO4 plus 5 CSO4 2S2O plus HF. CA5PO4 3F plus 5S2SO4 plus 10S2O is equal to 3H3PO4 plus 5 CaSO4 2S2O plus HF. The wet process involves reacting fluorapatite Ca5PO4 3F with sulfuric acid to produce phosphoric acid, calcium sulfate, dehydrate, and hydrofluoric acid. What is the most stable form of sulfur at room temperature? Rhombic sulfur. Rhombic sulfur with yellow brittle octahedral crystal and a cyclic S8 structure is the most stable form at room temperature. Which property is characteristics of diamond? Transparent and shiny diamonds. 3D covalent networks makes it transparent, shiny, and the hardness known materials, unlike graphite which is opaque. What is the following is a source of phosphorus? Ca3PO4 2 phosphate rock. Ca3PO4 2 is a primary natural source of phosphorus for fertilizers. Bleaching powder is separated by reacting chlorine gas with which compounds? CaOH2. Chlorine gas reacts with dry slaked lime CaOH2 to form bleaching powder CaOCl2. What is the composition of water gas? CO plus H2 water gas is a 1:1 mixture of carbon monoxide CO and hydrogen H2 produced by passing stems over red hot coke. Borage is formed by reacting diborane with which compounds NH3 diborane K.